You are watching Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Media.
It's showtime!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chicagoland for the Outcast League Gen4 series on this wonderful Thursday night. I'm Adam, also known as Glat Dad to some guys, and alongside me is a good friend of mine, Mr. Benjamin Smith. Ben, how's it going tonight?
Going really well, Adam. Happy to be here. It's first time to be able to be on the broadcast booth with you guys, and really looking forward to calling a good race with you.
Man, I'm looking forward to calling it side by side with you here for. Man, it's going to be 100 laps tonight, but, man, hey, I don't know if you saw Tuesday night, but it was wild. I mean, we did get spread out there for a little while during green flag runs, but, man, Kevin Cornelius had a dominant truck. I mean, absolutely dominating that race. Robbie Tester was there right at the end, but just did not have enough to capture that checkered flag. So he finished second, and then a surprising finish for the third place was B-Dub's Brian Welchel. I mean, it was action-packed, man. There was some four-wide battles going on right there at the end with about 10 laps to go. I mean, it was unbelievable. But let's go ahead and get into the standings for as they stand after race 3 at Dover. We've got Kyle Franklin. He is in the number 1 spot in the points, followed by Eric Johnson, who is also tied for second with Adam Keene. We got 4th place Rob Hartley, 5th place Chase Stempley, who is also tied. It's a 3-way tie between Chase, Charles Wilson, and Brian Zemer. I mean, that's
I see that.
Yeah, that's a huge tie there. For the top 5. You got 8th place Terry Litweiler, 9th B-Dubs Brian Welchel, 10th place Brandon Brock, 11th, who's also tied in 11th between Derek Bucklew and Ronnie Welchel, and then 13th, 14th, and 15th is Alan Hinchman, Anthony Bennett, and Josh Newman. But tonight, what's that?
Yeah, it definitely rounds out a pretty competitive top 15. The points is pretty close there, especially between 15 down through about 6th place. You're talking about a minimum of about anywhere from 10 to 15 points. It's very close.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, all it takes is a guy that's outside the top 15 to win this thing, and he's right back up in the top 10, fighting for the playoff positions. But tonight for EOLs, we've got Kyle Franklin, Eric Johnson, and Josh Yarbrough.
Which is going to be interesting.
I mean, not Josh Yarbrough, I'm sorry. Adam Keene.
Adam Keene.
Yes, not Josh Yarbrough, Adam Keene.
Which is going to make this race extremely interesting, especially with Kyle Franklin and Eric Johnson already, if you look at practice, having a couple of the best laps in practice as of right now. So it's going to be curious to see them coming through the field to see how they manage their tires and how they can get through everybody and see what kind of long runs they can do.
Oh, yeah. And, Tuesday night, we were under the lights. And, I mean, it's not looking like this is going to be a night race here. Looks like it's going to be in the sun because it's 96 degrees track temp right now.
Yep, this is going to be a completely night and day difference from literally between last week and this week. So, complete game changer, completely different strategy. Very excited to see how this plays out, especially at Chicagoland. I love this track.
Oh man, Chicagoland is one of my favorites. I've had some success here in the Xfinity and the next gen. But anyway, we've got two drivers on the webcams tonight. We got James Greeny out there. I mean, he's got his game face on. I mean, it looks like he's got a war cry going on. Hey, how you doing? And then we got Rob Hamilton right there, getting ready to do some kind of magic on the track. You know, he's pretty dang good. So
it's exciting to have some guys on the driver cam. I know that's a feature that has been new this season for 0x Media. I think it's an excellent feature. I love seeing the intensity in some of these drivers that we've had on camera. It's been a really nice way to get another feel for the race while we're watching it live.
absolutely. I mean, this league, Ben, is season 1 was competitive. Season 2, I think they brought the fire. I mean, hats off to Eric Johnson and all the other admins who have, been doing a bunch of recruitment races. I mean, they were doing just about one a night. I mean, up to probably 3 a week, trying to get things and get everything prepared and try to bring in some new talent. And they have set the bar high. I don't know if season 3 is going to be as good as season 2. But season 2 is, man, like I said, they have brought the fire. Some really, really talented guys in here.
And you're absolutely right. It's definitely been shaping up to be a better season, which is what you hope as you move forward. You know, with leagues, you always want to do better every season. You want to be more competitive. You want better racing. You want to get as many drivers out there as you can with a good skill level. And you also want safe driving. But the thing that sticks out to me the most is that as I watched season 1, you know, Chase Stimpley was such a dominant driver throughout the season, constantly in the top 5, extremely performing well. Not that he hasn't done that this season, but if you look at the standings, sitting currently tied for 5th with some of the other names ahead of him and sitting about 17 points back. Not that it's super surprising per se, but I just kind of felt like you might see him a little bit higher to there. But to the notion that you said, more talent, better season, a little bit more competitiveness, I think it just kind of shows how gritty and how hard it is to earn points out there this year.
Absolutely. Hey, and other than that, I mean, it's hard to win. It's hard to win because these guys, you know, during season 1, we kind of learned the way some drivers like to start the race. You know, they like to take it easy or, you know, save some tires or try to get on a different strategy than everyone else. But season 2, man, these guys the thinking has gone way up. The strategies have gone way up. I mean, the bar has been raised and everybody drives really hard from the get-go. I mean, they're constantly racing each other, trying to get every point they can because every point matters. They got to lead laps. You know, they got to qualify up front. And by the way, it's mandatory qualifying this season. You could thank me for that. I complained first season. And, I mean, they have to get these points. It's very important.
I agree. So it's going to be, I think, with such a cluster of talent there in the top 15. Looks like we've got well over 15 drivers tonight that looks like that's already here. I think that this is going to make Chicagoland 96-degree track temps, middle of the day. This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be some great racing.
I think so too. And you know, we saw Tuesday night in the trucks. I mean, I know it was under the lights. The bottom line, they were able to save some tire, but the top line, you know, I figured personally, I thought the top line was going to absolutely destroy the tires. It really didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of difference between running the bottom and the top. It was really how you entered the corner and maintained that momentum between center and exit. But being in the daytime, man, I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. In previous races that I've done, the top line destroyed the tires, and the bottom made you tight, but you also saved the rears.
And I would have a tendency to agree with you in that in the laps that I've ran here in Chicago, and I again, just like you said, with it being a difference between under the lights and during the day, I think in the early run you may have some momentum on that top side, you may have some grip up there, and I think as the race goes on, the line will move up. But I still think your best line for tire saving is going to be trying to get down on that bottom. I know in some of the stuff that I've done, I've seemed to have really good tire save while I've been running the bottom line. But we'll see. We'll see how they manage it in this heat.
Awesome. Well, the fuel window tonight is a lot like it was Tuesday night, between 27, 30, 31. Tonight it's between about 30 to 35. It depends on how hard you push and if you're in the draft or not, because these cars, they draft really well. But they also side draft like crazy. So, 100 laps,
yeah,
3.5 pit stops or so.
Yeah, I think you're going to be looking at minimum here at least 3 stops. That's just kind of what I'm feeling here, especially with the fuel. We'll see kind of what we get caution wise, but I think you're going to be looking at a 3-stop minimum tonight.
Absolutely, maybe one little short stop here.
Yep, I think that's a possibility. You may see somebody maybe mid race or maybe towards the end after they've already taken a set of tires, maybe try to get fuel, or if somebody might do that early. I've seen drivers pit early to try to get that early top off. So we'll see, but it's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Well, a late race caution Tuesday night really shook things up, because there were some guys early in the race that some took tires on the first stop, some took fuel only. And it was, it was kind of a balancing act. And then all of a sudden, 10 laps to go, there's a caution. And then some guys had tires, some guys did not. And it really messed the field up there, threw them for a loop. But, man, look, we got to thank some of these sponsors. Actually, let's thank all of the sponsors. We got to thank Serta Simmons Betting, who is the primary sponsor of the Outcast Gen4 series. We got to thank Robert's Ball Screw and Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, who is the very first sponsor that Outcast had gained, and they're also the sponsor of the truck series. We got Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. We got the J&M Group. We got Lula Row by Miss Tammy Litweiler, and Pinnacle Wraps, of course. So let's go ahead and get into that commercial. And let's thank all these sponsors, and we will be right back.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
Lula Row is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, Lula Row recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's Lula Row Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
the Certa-Perfect sleeper, so comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daly and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daly and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daly and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daly and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundel and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. Repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, guys, we are back from that commercial, and just so happens Drew, the serial killer coon, on the track with one of our sponsors, which he owns, Pinnacle Wraps. When you drive at Pinnacle, you drive distinction. So Ben, you were saying, looks like Brandon Brock's sitting 10th in the points.
Yeah, so one of the things that kind of stood out to me just here in practice, Brandon Brock has one of your the second fastest lap time currently right now in practice, and had a pretty decent overall stretch, and he's sitting in 10th. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see if he can kind of maintain that momentum and stay in the top 5. Could be a big shift for him tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, in the beginning of this show, an upset, and he's boom, somebody's in there.
Yep, that I think is going to be a driver to watch this evening. Also, another one that I'm curious to see is going to be Mr. Ryan Fuchs, another driver that is outside of the top 15 that currently has a top 5 lap time. So it's going to be interesting with these guys that are showing some speed in practice. I'm curious to see how that translates to the race.
Oh, absolutely. Well, folks, we got 2 minutes left in practice until we hit qualifying. So why don't we go ahead and break that electric guitar out, and let's get that national anthem underway. We'll be right back with qualifying. right, folks, we are back. 3 seconds left in practice. How about that? Talk about perfect timing. And on track right now is Kevin Cornelius, who won Tuesday night's truck race in a dominating fashion, as I've already said. So here we go. Let's see who we got on track. Why don't you give us some calls on who's gonna hop on first?
See, checking to see who we got here.
So far, looks like we got Mr. Cornelius. He is at the end of pit road getting ready to roll out.
Wonder if he's sitting and waiting to see. Mr. Yarborough is pulling out here.
Yep, Yarborough. He is pulling out, ready to go.
Alan Hinchman as well seems to be pulling out on the track. Let's see what we got here. And Mr. James Greeny.
Alan Hinchman also on track. Ooh, look at that old Mike Skinner throwback. Loving that. Yep, James Greeny on track.
I love a good throwback paint scheme.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
About iRacing. Let's see here. Following Joshua Yarborough to see our potential first lap time on the board.
Yep, let's see. He's coming off of turn 4 right now.
Yes, sir.
Getting on that apron. Cutting it really close. Ooh, he's slipping and sliding. What's he going to have? 30.4? Yes, 30.4.
30.4.
That's the fastest that we've seen even in practice with a 30.55. Alan Hinchman, ooh, slipping and sliding.
I think there was only other one lap time that was that close. That was Mr. Franklin. He ran a 30.410.
Oh, wow. James Greeny, 7/10 off of that with a 31.1. Andy Reeves on track as well. And that Dale Earnhardt amp throwback, the number 8.
Looks like Mr. Andy Reeves should be coming to the line here. Taking the green flag. Curious to see what that. We got Joshua Newman out on track as well.
That's right. Yeah, Newman. I consider Newman an underdog. And we got a lot of stuff going on in the chat while we're watching qualifying.
Let's see here. Not a bad time for Mr. Newman. That is currently good for third.
Let's see. Yeah, Newman third. Andy Reeves, yes, he's
Andy
second.
Reeves,
yeah.
30.54, not a bad
nice
time.
lap. Let's see here. Oh, Chrissy said, yeah, buddy, let's get it. Race day. Miss Kim said, good evening. Hey, how you doing? This is a fun track. Yes, it is. Let's go. We're live. Good luck, y'all. Chrissy said. Miss Cowboy Kim said, hey, Chrissy. Hope y'all been having a good week so far. Yes, we have had a good week so far. Who else is on track right now? Oh, Rob Hamilton.
Yes,
he
fantastic week. Busy week. I've been getting ready for vacation for next week, so me and the family are heading down to South Carolina. So it's been a busy week.
Nice. Puber Johnson says, glad dad in the booth. Yeah, boy. Chrissy said, heck yeah, good job, Franklin. Chrissy said, hey, Johnson. Let's see. These guys been practicing a lot, Chrissy said. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have.
All right. Looks like Robert Hamilton is going to be laying down his first lap here.
Yep. I'm curious to see what he does. Zero X Media and Design, who, that's Dustin. Because, he likes to stalk. He said, good stuff. Ben sounds great in the booth. Good job, Ben. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you both. Man, we appreciate you.
Justin's my biggest fan.
All right, let's see. What did he get? What did he get? What did he get? Ah, Hamilton.
31.01.
Yeah, 31.01. A little slow.
Little rough.
Let's see.
on
He's
the
still
first
going.
one.
He's still going, though. I mean, not a lot of people qualified yet. I mean, we've only got 6 guys, and we've got 20. It says 22 out here that's registered for the race.
Here comes Brian Welchel. He's coming out on track. Charles Wilson coming out on track. Kevin Cornelius making his way out.
Oh, B-Dubs. Let's ride along with B-Dubs here. Let's see. So he's coming out of... He's going in a 3 right now.
And how about Robert Hamilton coming out with a 30.58? Good for 4th.
Wow. So you get this thing wound up here.
Made up some serious ground on the second lap. Fantastic.
Holding it right on that seam. That seam will get you loose, though. Oh, he may have touched the wall, but I don't know if it counted. Look at that sun going down. Looks really, really nice.
Love it.
Gets down on that apron, gets nice and tight.
Wow.
And
we have a new
Kevin
pole
Cornelius to the top of the board. 30.31. Good job, buddy.
What a lap.
That sun's blinding, though. Let's get on board here with Charles Wilson. Wilson did what did he do? A 30.93. A little tight there on the exit of 4. Gained 1 spot over Greeny. Sean Rother on track right now. Rother's already turned 1 lap. He's sitting P6 currently. I don't know if anybody's going to have anything for Cornelius, but we've only got 10 guys out here that's qualified so far. Still got about 12 to go. Sean Rother to 2nd. Man, how about that? Good job, buddy.
Yes, another great lap.
Ryan
I'm going to
Eberhard.
be shocked if anyone beats that 30.13.
Well,
point 0.3. Yeah.
Well, we're going to see here because Mr. Kyle Franklin, he's on his lap here. Let's see what he's got. This is his. He just took the green flag. He's running a different line. He's running up top. Oh, Pinnacle Wraps, which is Drew Coons, said we're waiting for the track to cool down. Yeah, good luck with that. Kyle Franklin up top, cuts down low to the 2nd lane, cuts all the way down to the apron. You got to if you want to get any kind of time. And what's it gonna do? He's good. Yep, good enough for 4th, which is about what he ran in practice. Oh, Fuchs entered back with the same lap time.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, Zemer 3rd. Let's see if Kyle Franklin can knock him off the board right now. He's got a pretty good lap going here. Going to be really close.
It's a possibility. 30.39.
Good
for 4th.
Yep. He backed back up. Oh, Brandon Brock. Brandon Brock almost got that spot from Cornelius.
I'm telling you right now, Brandon Brock, I believe, is a driver to watch this evening.
300ths from Cornelius' time. Got a little too tight. That lap's going to be slow. Anthony Bennett here. See, he's cutting down to the apron. What's his time going to be? Bennett is sitting P9 right now.
Mr. Drew Coon is on the track, getting ready to finish up his first lap. Pinnacle Wraps.
Oh, let's see.
30.8.
Oh, we got Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson on track too. And that beautiful, beautiful Skittles 18. Oh.
Wow, with a
same time.
30.32.
Wow. 100s.
I mean, so
very
close.
Good lap. Yep. I mean, that's 20. I mean, we got 21 people. Yep. 21 people
21 qualified, and we are waiting on number 22.
Which is who?
Mr. Shane Calhoun.
Shane Calhoun.
Which does not look like he is going to get a lap in.
Yep. Well, here we go, folks. All right. Well, you guys know what time it is. It is time for some Thunderstruck.
The star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Looks like P5 is going to be Brian Ziemer.
Yep. Let's start that over. Mike was muted. Let's start over. On the pole, we got Kevin Cornelius, Tuesday night's winner. Starting in P2, we got Eric Johnson. Starting P3, we got Big Bad Brandon Brock.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Starting P4, we got Sean Rother. Starting 5th, we got Brian Ziemer. Starting P6, my pick tonight, Kyle Franklin. Starting 7th, we got Josh Yarbrough. Starting P8, we got Ryan Fuchs. Starting 9th, we've got Cale Peterson. Starting 10th, we got Mr. Anthony Bennett. Starting in the 11th spot, T-Lit himself, Mr. Terry Litweiler. Starting 12th, Drew the Serial Killer Coon. Starting 13th, we got Josh Newman. Starting 14th, Mr. Ronnie Welchel. Starting 15th, Andy Reeves. Starting 16th, Rob Hamilton. Starting 17th, Ryan Eberhard. Starting 18th, Brian B-Dubs Welchel. Starting 19th, Charles Wilson. Starting P20, we got James Greeny. Starting 21st, we've got Alan Hinchman. And rounding out the very last spot, Mr. Shane Calhoun. And looks like they added an extra lap. So we will not be going green this time by. Looks like the pace car will probably turn his lights off here just a hot second. And boom, pace car lights are off. We will be going green this time by. Super excited, super excited.
That is the best news I've heard all day, Adam. Super excited for this. I think it's going to be a great race. Kyle Franklin is your pick. I think it's really good. I'm going to go with Brock. I think Brock's got it. I think he's going to have the strategy. That's my pick this evening.
Oh, absolutely. Man, looks like we've got on our driver cams tonight, right before we take the green flag, we got James Greeny. We got Rob Hamilton, and we got Mr. Ronnie Welchel. Look at them guys getting it going. Oh, James Greeny got to fix his camera. We got to see that pretty face. He got a game face on. Oh, look at Mr. Ronnie waving. There you go, buddy. Good luck tonight. All right, here we go, fellas. Let's pull them belts tight. One more time. Here we go. Let's go up here, see if we can't visit old Barney. What you say?
I'm all about it. Let's do it.
Look at Barney. Barney's already holding that flag up. Getting ready. The pace car's getting off. Right now, here they come. Side by side to the green flag. Kevin Cornelius. And Sean Rother's going to lead them. Boom. There we go. Green flag is out. Going down to the entry of 1 here. Boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, very nice cam right here. Eric Johnson with the low blow. Here they come. Top 3 or 4 has single filed out. Oh, we got some wall hits there. 2 by 2 back here in the mid pack. Let's see. It looks like Kevin Cornelius way out front here.
Got into a big lead.
Yep. Brandon Brock.
Second.
Yeah. Brandon Brock on the bottom though, man. He's making that work. He's got some really good speed back there.
I like that bottom line. I think it's a plus. We'll see. But Sean Rother is right behind him. Looks like he's catching him little by little here.
Absolutely. He's in that draft. He's following Brandon Brock as Zemer and who is that right there? Ryan Fuchs. They finally get single filed out. Man, there's so many lines right here you can run though, Ben.
There really is. Looks like we're starting to get under the lights here. Track has cooled down some. There's going to be multiple lanes that drivers can use. I think the big thing is going to be where can you find clean air. Look at here. We've got a driver that's getting almost 3 wide here.
Yep,
oh,
Ryan Fuchs.
in line.
He's looking though. He's got that draft. And he's going to go on the outside of Sean Rother here. Oh, back to the bottom. And he's got it. He got his nose in there underneath Sean Rother. Side by side they go, chasing Brandon Brock, who's dropped back 1 spot from the start. Man, what a bump there.
Zemer has definitely made some headway. Moved up.
Yeah, look at this. Still, 3 wide here. 2 wide. Man, what a really good battle back here. Get off the nose here. Get off the nose of Fuchs. See the different line he's running here.
Like
he's going to get, yep, he's going to get right there. Looks like we've got Zemer here trying to take that top spot. He's really battling Cornelius here. He's also battling Josh Yarbrough. He's always strong when it comes to these tracks.
Big fan of Josh Yarbrough.
Oh, absolutely.
I raced with him here recently in some races. I think he's a great racer. Love to see him doing well. Looks like he's going to be moving up to P2. Looks like he has cleared Brian Zemer. And he is knocking on the door of Kevin Cornelius.
Oh, yeah. I think Kevin can feel the pressure. You know what? The fan.
He got somebody in the wall.
Oh man, the fans don't want me to pick Kyle for some reason. I always pick Kyle. I mean, he's fast. You know, you can never go wrong.
That is true.
I'm just gonna stop picking. Dustin's done called me out in the stream. All right, let's see who we got back here. Drew Kuhn, he's in the mix of things. I'm telling you.
Looks like Drew Kuhn had to get out of the gas a little bit there. And Cale Peterson in the wall again.
Oh.
There may be
who is
some
that?
damage
Oh,
on
that's
this.
Anthony
There may be
Bennett
some
there.
damage on this car.
Yeah. Anthony Bennett, he's all swirly.
He has really kind of held up the line here. He gets down low near Drew Kuhn.
Oh, Kevin Cornelius. Kevin Cornelius in the wall. A few times he hit the wall.
Yeah, and Drew Kuhn is going to go by him like he's standing still. Wonder if there's damage to that vehicle.
Man, I don't know.
Yarborough has fallen back down to P3. Ryan Fuchs, another vehicle that looked really good.
Yep. Fuchs has moved up to second and contending for the lead.
And he had fast practice times. Another driver that I felt was outside of the top 15 that looked like he could be dangerous this evening.
That's right.
Yarborough in the wall.
Yep. Zero X Media says Sean Rother been good all week. Yeah, he has. Zimmer in the lead. Yes, indeedy.
Right now, Zimmer has jumped out to a little bit of a lead here. Looks like he's got about a 4-car length lead.
Well, it's because Fuchs and Yarborough's been battling side by side this whole time just about. They've allowed him to just kind of check out. I mean, that's what he wants to see.
Did. Yarborough was not giving up that spot, but I think he got into the wall a little bit there, and wasn't much he had for Fuchs after that.
Yeah, Drew Kuhn trying to fight for position here with Anthony Bennett.
Shot down low.
Yeah, there he goes. There goes Fuchs.
Gonna pull right back up in line.
Well, I mean, the two cars behind him, Cornelius and Yarborough, they're also in his draft. They're not out of this
Cornelius
thing.
Was just in the wall, had fallen back down to about 5th or 6th place, back up to 4th.
Oh, we got a wreck. Looks like Kel Peterson and Anthony Bennett. Let's see that. Let's go back and look. See what happened here. It's like Kel Peterson just...
Looks like he just got loose.
Well, no. He blinked out. Or I guess the 747 of Anthony Bennett blinked out. Yeah, we'll go back and look at it again. You see here, let's go back. You see here, Anthony Bennett blinks out and then comes back and collects the 20. 20 gets a little sideways, and Drew Kuhn collects him in the rear. Well, that just took the strategy out of here, Ben.
Yeah, that's going to shake things up a little bit this early into the race. So I'm really curious how this is going to end up doing here. What do we do? Do we take tires? Do we take just fuel? Looks like
we'll watch it.
We got a spin out here on the pit road. We got some cars here spinning.
Oh, it was like Ryan Fuchs just went off track. Or was it? It said Ryan Fuchs went off track.
Kel Peterson has spun. I've seen a bumper come loose. I think we've seen a lot of fuel only there on that one, Adam.
Oh, yep, he spun out. Okay, I'm glad we caught that. A lot of fuel onlys. Looks like Andy Reeves, Alan Hinchman, and Ryan Eberhard may have gotten tires. Everybody else looks like just fuel. I mean, 6 to 7 seconds on pit road. That's from the time they got in the box to the time they pulled off. So it looks like James Greeny stayed out, so he will consume the lead here. And then everyone pitted back behind him.
We'll see if he had some fuel conversation. I think everybody that just came down for fuel, I'm curious to see how that's going to affect, because I don't think the top 3 came down, did they, Adam?
Yeah, everybody came down except for James Greeny.
Except for Greeny.
Yep, Greeny. Yep. Greeny gained 19 spots. from him staying out. So if another caution comes about, because cautions breed cautions. So if another caution comes out, I mean,
could put him in prime
yeah,
position. I mean,
could put him in prime
to jump up
position. You're
19
right.
spots. If he can stay, even if he were to lose some positions here, if a caution were to come out, he would gain overall. So that may not be a bad strategy. We'll see how that works out for him.
And looks like the pace car is off. Everyone's lined to back up. James Green's going to lead them.
Green flag, green flag.
Good restart by Greeny.
Yeah, it was.
Not a bad one either by Cornelius. Zemer's going to fall in line in third. Looks like Yarborough's going to come in fourth here.
Zemer's going to fight Cornelius here.
Cornelius looks like he's just going to go by Greeny. So we got Zemer moving by him. Yarborough got to get out of the gas there. Oh, we got
Greeny on the apron. I wonder what happened to Greeny. Maybe black flag? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. But looks like they've got
it says James Greeny, enter pit road. Cornelius back out front.
Sean Rother seems to be falling back a little bit here. Not sure what's going on there. Cornelius back out front to a pretty decent lead. Zimmer.
Dustin, you're wild, man. Be texting me while I'm in the booth. You're breaking my focus. Anyway, back to the broadcast. Cornelius out front by 4/10, while the 77 and the 55 are battling here. 77's all over the bumper, the 55 of Brian Zemer.
Yeah, Yarborough looks like he's going to be fast this evening. We'll see if he can keep that momentum.
He's in the wall, though. Oof.
Yes, he is.
That's going to slow him up.
Fast.
Yeah, he lost some ground with that one. And then we got a 1.7 second gap back here to a cluster. It's just a gaggle of cars. Brandon Brock's stuck back here, can't move anywhere. He's right behind Sean Rother on the bottom.
Definitely seems to be a little bit of a roadblock here between Welchel and Rother. But Brock is getting underneath there. We'll see if he can get by him.
Oh, Brock 3 wide right here. Let's get up overhead and see that. So Sean Rother in the middle. Brian Brock was able to capitalize, and now he's out front.
Lost 3 positions, almost 4 positions, falling in the middle of that. Was 3 wide twice.
Yep, he got in that dirty air though. I mean, I think in between, because I said earlier in the show, the side draft here, terrible for these cars. And
yes,
here we go, Drew Kuhn looking at Sean Rother 3 wide the middle again. This is crazy.
That poor gentleman has
been
set in some bad positions the last lap or two.
And it looks like the 31 and the 62 is going to try something here as well. Probably not right here. Maybe at the exit at 2. Yeah, 31's got to run. And they're going to put, looks like the 21 and the 15 are going to put the 53 3 wide as well. Quickly, though. And let's go back up front here and see. We still got a 4/10.
Looks like he's going to be making a pass on Newman.
Yep, he's on the inside. Yeah, he's on the inside of Newman.
Newman hanging tough on the outside. But I think he may get him out of turn 2 here. I think he's got him clear. Looks like Brock's going to dive on Newman as well.
Yep. Brandon Brock goes on the inside of Newman here. Let's look at that. Yep, and he does clear him. And
so
look,
that big traffic jam that we had from about 6 on back looks like they're starting to clear out and get single file.
Yep, they're single file now. Eric Johnson's been quiet tonight. He's back here with Anthony Bennett, and looks like Zimmer and Yarbrough have also closed the gap.
That they have. I've been watching these three here a little closely the last lap or two. They're definitely making a little bit of ground, but it looks for the most part they're staying pretty formal here. Pretty
Absolutely.
uniform.
Oh yeah. They're playing the tire game. Who's going to use their stuff up? Oh, and Yarbrough in the wall again. It must be that dirty air. Because every time he's up there with Brian Zimmer, they're trying to run that top side, he just barely touches that wall.
He has tapped it several times this evening.
Brandon Brock now running the high side. It's not typically the lane you would see Brandon Brock choose. But, I mean, he is making ground. He is pulling away from Newman a little bit. As Andy Reeves here has closed the gap a couple of tenths on Yarbrough, but I think that was because he got in the wall. And it looks like we got Anthony Bennett and Drew Kuhn. Anthony Bennett just passed Drew Kuhn here. Drew still on the bottom side. Eric Johnson making a move on the outside of Ryan Fuchs. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, B-Dub's wrecked. Man. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he blinked out. Still blinked out. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Well.
Maybe he lost connection.
Interesting. Yep, it seems so.
That's going to make things even more interesting. As I was watching lap times, it looks like Yarbrough, who did tap the wall a couple laps before, that most recent lap, he was a tenth faster than your leader. Looks like leaders coming down pit road.
Yep, looks like we've got all the leaders coming down.
Except Brock.
Except Brock. Yep, that's right. I was just about to say that. Brock stayed on the track. A lot of guys stayed on the track. And it looks like James Greeney's going to get his lap back here. Eric Johnson now, he's going to pick up some spots. Going to go to second. Anthony Bennett. Brian Zimmer, Kevin Cornelius, Andy Reeves, Kyle Franklin, all those guys that were racing here. They may have some fresh tires. Let's see. Kevin Cornelius took tires. Josh Yarbrough took tires. Josh Newman. And looks like Terry Litweiler also took tires.
Looks like Zimmer won the race off of pit road. And then after Zimmer was Reeves and Cornelius. We've got Hinchman and Yarbrough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zimmer had a really good stop. Let's look at our guys here on the cam. Still got James Greeney and Rob Hamilton and Mr. Ronnie still chipping away.
Okay.
Yep, Ronnie Welcher's moved up to 6th. Man, that's
looks like these gentlemen are settling in.
That's
30
right.
laps in, starting to get those pre-race jitters out of the way.
So
we're
yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, Mr. Ronnie, he's been in a cluster of cars back there. I don't know how he's kept his sanity through all that. It's got to be that cheer wine that he's drinking. All right, let's see.
Here we go.
Looks like the pace car is off. Where's the pace car at?
Looks
down
like
the backstretch.
Yes, sir.
Yep, coming down the backstretch.
Yep, lights are off. We got Brandon Brock and Eric Johnson going to be starting on the front row. And look at Drew Kuhn up to 4th.
How about that? Yep. You got the two top spots, Brandon Brock and Eric Johnson on the front row, Anthony Bennett and Drew Kuhn starting that second row. Sean Rother and Ronnie Welchel starting in the 3rd row. And let's see here. Let's get back to Barney.
All right, here we go. Back to green flag racing.
Green flag's out.
A pretty good jump out there.
Brock with a really good jump.
Wow, he got way out in front.
Really nice cam right there. Love, that's probably my favorite one.
Eric Johnson gets out to 2nd. Looks like we're starting to pan out for the top 4. Anthony Bennett, Drew Kuhn out to single file racing there between those 4.
Yeah, Brandon Brock way out front now.
All right, we got some racing back here between Welchel, Rother. Looks like he may potentially get pushed 3 wide again by Cornelius. I wonder if that's just going to be another vacuum for him. Yarborough on the top as well.
Sean Rother put 3 wide again. It's crazy, man. They're
that
just
young man has been hung out to dry.
Man, they've been doing some bad things to that man. There's some penalties going to be had next week. Ronnie Welchel under fire right now from Kel Peterson. He's going to get to the outside. I don't know if he's going to have... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the momentum to make that move on Ronnie Welchel. Eric Johnson's out front, though, being chased by Anthony Bennett. Brandon Brock, he kind of just petered out and lost the lead.
Yeah, I think those fresh tires by these drivers behind him is really just kind of consuming him up. Looks like maybe more of a track position move for Brock at this point. So we'll see how that works for him. But I love seeing Kuhn up to 4th. Looks like he's going to dive in here on Brock, try to make a move here. And Cornelius and Yarborough right behind him.
It looks like Anthony Bennett's going to try to make that move on Eric Johnson. If he can, he's going to dive not all the way down to the bottoms. He's going to straddle that seam there. Good grip down there. Oh, and he gets side by side. And then Cornelius puts him 3 wide on the apron.
Yes, sir. The driving by Cornelius that just happened in that last lap was impressive.
Eric Johnson in the wall.
In multiple areas and was able to just accelerate out of the turn.
Yeah, and he is
Brock
gone.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, but Brandon Brock up there with the 77 Yarborough trying to do something with the 18 and the 747. Yes, Dustin Bennett is looking strong. I'm glad to see that Bennett's finally got his mojo back. It looks like he's been struggling this whole second season, but I'm glad to see him up there finally, because he was really strong first season.
See Yarborough poking his nose in there. Does he go ahead to get it underneath of Johnson?
I don't know.
He's passed. Let's see. He's cleared Johnson, or excuse me, cleared Bennett. He's moving for Johnson.
Yep. He may clear him here. Johnson may let him have it. Yep. Johnson. He did. Now he's got his sights set on Cornelius. See Brandon Brock, he's dropped some spots here.
He has. He's dropped down to 5th, but he's kind of settled in. And to be on older tires, still feel like he could be in a position here later in the run. All depends on if that caution falls. We're still early on.
Look at the battle Ronnie Welchel's under right now.
Ronnie Welchel coming under some heat.
Yep. Kel Peterson's already made the pass. Brian Zimmer's on the outside, and Josh Newman's got the draft of the 55. Oh, and the 71 checked up, and the 31 almost got in the back of him. That slowed the 71 up terribly. Now he's under fire from the 31, the 15, and the 33.
Yeah, it looks like Hinchman's going to make the move here. Oh, but look at the momentum of that top side.
Wow. And now we got to move back up front because now we got Brian Zimmer pushing the outside of the 20 and the 01. They done split the 20. 01's done made it past the 21. Man, these guys are moving around tonight.
Joshua Yarborough, another 10th faster than Cornelius on the last lap, and here he goes, poking out so they get some clean air.
The 71's in the draft at a 55. He's going to have a huge run here on the backstretch, and I don't know where he can actually put it. Here he goes. He's going to do it 3 wide, just like, oh man, just like that. Made the move on the 21. Now he's underneath the 55. Let's go, T-Lit. Let's show these boys how it's done.
I believe he may clear Zimmer out of this turn.
Absolutely. It's done. It's a done deal. And let's go up here. We got a 10th gap between Josh Yarborough and Kevin Cornelius now for the lead. Yarborough just chipping away at that lead.
Just little by little. He's a little bit better than him every lap around, and I think he may take a shot.
Yeah, he's got a, oh man, he had to check up there, but looked like he had a good run there center off.
He's holding a pretty good line on the outside right now, but so is Cornelius. So this is going to be curious to see if he can get enough clean air and enough momentum to get around him.
Well, and you see how he's got, I'm not sure if you can see it from your angle, Ben, but in the corners, man, the yellow flag's out.
And here we go.
Alan Hinchman went off track. Man, Yarborough almost took that lead. But anyway, what I was saying is in the corners, Yarborough's, he's drafting on the straights with Cornelius, and then in the corners, his left front is just a little lower than Cornelius to try to get that optimum turn in and keep that air on that nose, keep him from getting tight. Yeah, so ZeroX Media said, I'm noticing drivers on the bottom falling back. That's because they have to lift early to make the corner, and they need a lot more arch on their entry. Absolutely. And Chrissy said it would be nice to see T-Lit up there in the top 3. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we love T-Lit. He is a very deserving driver. But we've got guys on pit road now. The leaders are back on pit road. And I'm sure it's going to be fuel only. We're going to watch these top 3 right here. Looks like the 18 and the 3, they're going to take tires. 98 fuel
Brandon
only.
Brock is on old tires. I believe Johnson is too. So this, if they can keep their position, this could be plus because they'll be on fresher tires.
Yep. Looks like Josh Newman.
Brings me back to what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
He didn't pit, and if he can maintain his track position here with fresher tires,
yep,
you could see Johnson and Brock move right to the front pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. Clean air's where it's at, man. Clean air. But we got Josh Newman, Andy Reeves, and James Greeny stayed out. James Greeny finally got his lap back. He got that wave around 13 laps ago. Got the wave around. Now he's back on the lead lap. And he should be in 3rd after this is all said and done, to take the green flag again under our 3rd caution. And I'm not sure. Adam Keene said Johnson's getting tires, I'm sure. Yeah, you know that. Chrissy said Franklin has damage and has been battling that since the first time in the pits tonight. And I wonder where he was. And then Adam Keene again says, yeah, he'll have another set later on too. I'm sure it doesn't. I'm not sure, but I think they had 3 sets tonight. All right, so where are we at here on track, Ben?
Looks like
coming out of 2.
Coming out of turn 2.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I noticed that from the Brant sign that's on the outside wall there.
Yeah, that's what gave it away for me.
Yep. So we're going to have Newman and Reeves in the front row, and we're going to have Cornelius, which is which is fuel only, and Greeny in row number 2.
Yep, that's going to be our row 2. Yarborough and Lotwell are going to be row 3. And then it looks like potentially row 4 is going to be our freshest tires.
Zero X said, fine, don't read my comments. Man, you don't count. We don't read your comment. All right, look.
Here we go.
I can't. We're restarting. Green flag's out.
Green.
Newman got a good start, and Andy Reeves did not get a good start.
Which kind of checked up Cornelius.
Yes, it did. You know, that's not a bad thing. You know, some of us need a chance. Yeah, some of us need a chance.
But he looks like he's about to push it potentially 3 wide here. He's
absolutely.
Got a strong car.
Yeah, we need to get on board here. We need to get on board. Yeah, so he's 3 wide in the middle. He's going to clear the 8 here. And he's going to be battling for the...
Also going to clear Yarborough. Looks like he's got him clear as well. He's coming right up on Greeny.
Oh, they're about to get voted on at him. We in the booth. We call the shots. Cornelius, not really a... Cornelius not really moving up.
No, he kind of had a little bit of a stall there. And another surprise to me has been Johnson and Brock. They have not really flown up through like I thought they would with the fresher tires.
Well, they may be...
conserving.
Exactly. May be conserving. I mean, Cornelius is still fast now. I mean, he's got the draft here. But looks like James Greeny is going to go for the lead. Yep, James Greeny in the lead. And if he can get...
And I don't think he's going to clear. It looks like the momentum.
Yeah, but we're looking at leading a lap here. And he does lead that lap. Wow. He does lead that lap. Oh, when he gets Newman into the wall, he squeezes Newman just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but he did squeeze him.
And Newman comes right back. He's loose.
Yep. I think that was more of a answer back. Hey, buddy.
Very possible.
Don't make me come in there. Hey, I fixed Ben. They said you were sounding choppy. Or they said you were sounding low on volume, so I turned you up a little bit. Now you were sounding choppy. So I had to turn you down just a smidge. So you should be good. Craig Kennedy said, dang conservatives. I know, man. Man, look at this battle right here. This is all for first place. They're battling really hard. And Johnson's up to...
In the wall
oh,
again.
Man. Just, he likes that wall.
He's a driver that just, it seems like he's got the momentum, but he has a tendency to get into that wall a little bit tonight. I think once he finds his rhythm, he'll still be up there.
Yep, Cale Peterson trying to make a move.
Looks like Greeny's coming back on Cornelius.
Zero X Media said, oh, Yarborough's in the wall again. Everybody go low, everybody go low. Scramble. Oh, Zero X Media said, yeah, Zero X Media said he's coming in for an interview.
And look at Brandon Brock and Johnson slowly creeping up with these fresh tires. Looks like they're about to swallow.
Oh, man, the lead's
Mr. Greeny.
Yep. Oh, the 01's in the wall, which makes way for the 55. I'm glad we saw that. Oh, 01 in the wall again. Brian Zimmer to the front.
Lead, Johnson and Brock right behind.
Well, with fresh tires. Did Zimmer take tires? Yeah, Zimmer took tires as well.
Yes.
So they're going to be eating Cornelius alive. Still a...
All right, and we're a little over halfway here.
Yep. Oh, here comes Brandon Brock.
Brandon Brock to make a move on Cornelius, looking to try to get out in front. Kind of lost his momentum there.
And Drew Coons back here just waiting for something to happen.
I feel like Drew Kuhn's been pretty impressive all evening. He's kind of hovered around that top 10. Looks like he's made his way into the top 5. He's had a really strong evening. Going to jump right in line behind Johnson. Looks like he's going to try to.
Yeah, he's got that draft. He should have the momentum here. He's going to drop down to the low. That's not really healthy for the tires, making that sudden turn down there where you've got momentum. But he's not worried about it. He's trying to get up there.
I know who's enjoying every ounce of this. And that is going to be Mr. Brian Ziemer. He wants all these guys to race each other
absolutely.
hard. Brock gets out and was able to get in front.
Yep, Ziemer's already up to a half a second. And Eric Johnson's 3 wide in the middle. Now he's clear of the 98. They are making somewhat easy work of the 98 on those old tires.
Yeah, he gave up a little bit of a fight, but I think all in all they were able to get by him without too much
Absolutely.
fight there.
Absolutely. Kel Peterson into the back of the 98 just slightly. And Dustin, you're in the booth.
Yes, sir. How you boys doing?
Man, we're doing phenomenal, buddy. How about you?
Man, I'm just enjoying every bit of this. You know, been a rough week. All this training, you guys have stepped up, and you're doing a phenomenal job here. And not to mention, I'm seeing a lot of great racing out here tonight at Chicagoland.
Oh yeah, well the racing has been pretty solid all week. So this one has been better than Tuesday nights, I think.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of people lead that usually, and people running up front that we usually see running in the back. So that's always good to see too. So competition seems to be getting a lot better out here.
Oh yeah, especially in these Gen4 series. I mean, like I said earlier on in the show, Eric Johnson and the other admins have been putting together a bunch of those recruitment races, and they have been finding talent left and right. So like I said, Season 2 is way more competitive than Season 1 has been.
Definitely very entertaining. I just wanted to come up in real quick, let you guys know you're doing a great job. Ben, man, you're doing great. Appreciate you coming in here. We'll miss you next week, but I hope you and your family have a great vacation, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity. It's been awesome to be a part of Zero X, and any way I can help out, you know I'm willing.
For sure. Well, I'm going to get out of here, boys. Y'all have a great night, and I'll be watching. We'll see
Hey,
you.
you too.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good one, buddy.
Good luck with that training.
Thank you. Well, I passed the test, too, by the way. So it's got one more day of training, and then we're out in the field next week. So that's good.
Good deal. Good deal.
Buddy.
All right, folks. Looks like we got Brandon Brock trying to. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's there. He's still his quarter panel, but can he make the pass on the bottom?
Well, it looks like he tried to come up a little bit just to get a little bit. Here we
man.
go. Caution.
Oh, Brock takes it. Brock takes the lead. Andy Reeves and James Greeny crashed. Yep. Let's go back and look at that with James Greeny and Andy Reeves. So let's see what happens between the 25 and the 8. Let's see here. Let's go back. Look at that again. Not sure exactly what happened.
Maybe the 25 pulled up, checked up on the 8.
The 25 pulled up, but the 8 had a lot of momentum on that high side. Just a racing deal. I think. I mean, it was nothing intentional by any means.
No, I don't think it was intentional. I think maybe just the 25 was not anticipating that much momentum from the 8.
All right, so it looks like we got Brandon Brock staying out again, and Brian Ziemer and the rest of the guys, they're gonna run in and grab some fuel.
I'm thinking Ziemer and Johnson are looking at fuel only here, maybe even Kuhn as well.
Well, we're about to see here. Because we know we got, let's see. We know Johnson took tires last time. Yep, Ziemer's just taking fuel.
Yeah, it looks like fuel only for Ziemer,
Yep.
fuel only for Poole.
and also for Cornelius. Cornelius only
Yeah.
taking fuel as well. So this will be the second stop that Cornelius has took fuel only. And Brian Zemer, only one left on the track that did not pit. Let's see who we still got. We still got alive out here. We still got James Greeny, who is he on pit road fixing damage? No, he is not. He is still on track. So James Greeny's still on track. So he must have had very minimum damage. And Rob Hamilton, where has he been hiding? He's 15th. He's been scored 15th place right now. Been a quiet evening for Rob Hamilton. And then Mr. Ronnie, he's been in a gaggle of cars pretty much the whole night. Every time I go to him on the stream, he's surrounded by multiple cars. So I know his nerves are shot. But the
definitely been one of the more rougher evenings for that poor
oh,
gentleman.
absolutely.
All right, here we go. Gonna line this up. All right. Looks like we're going to be restarting. The lights are out here on the pace car. We've got Brock and Zemer. We'll see if this fuel strategy is going to play out for Brock.
Man, we got less than 40 left to go, Ben. I hope this man's got some tires left.
I think Mr. Brock's going to have to come down at least for fuel. So I don't know if the other ones can make it. I guess it's possible.
I don't, man. If they can, if they stay green and they really, really save.
They could be anticipating more cautions too. I mean, I would say if we see maybe one or two more cautions, they could be in that fuel window.
Absolutely. We'll go turn this tower off so we can see Barney. We like Barney.
All right, here
green
we go.
flag's out. Brandon Brock.
Pretty good jump.
Yeah, it was a pretty good jump. Here he goes, right here. Brandon Brock going down into turn 1. Eric Johnson and Brian Zemer, side by side.
Looks like Cornelius is going to get by. Kuhn is going to clear him.
Ooh, and they're touching back there. We need to get in there. We need to get in on that chopper cam so we can see that. Yeah, Brandon Brock out to a nice lead. And Zemer and Johnson, they're battling side by side. Cornelius back here just waiting for the opportunity. Them battling close like that, Ben, is going to make a big wake for the 98 of Cornelius to really get a run against them.
Yeah, I think maybe they ought to decide here, and just is exactly what I'm getting ready to say. Maybe one just needs to fall in line so that they can get up there and not allow the 98. Ooh,
18. 18, not a very healthy hit right there on the right rear.
And unfortunately, that helped Cornelius, which allowed Kuhn to get up there. This could be a time for him to capitalize.
Yep. Drew Kuhn, he took fuel only that stop. 71 got a little tight. He had to let out, which, Kel Peterson got into the back of him just a little bit. See old Terry. Terry regained that.
Good to see Kel Peterson running back up in the top 5. He had a rough, rocky start, but looks like he has definitely kind of smoothed that out running up here in the top 10.
Oh yeah, 31 to the inside. He got a little tight, had to back out. He got it on the inside of the 71. 71 regained his car, and he lost a few spots, but he'll get back up there. T. Litt's one heck of a driver.
Right now I'm watching this Drew Kuhn Cornelius battle here, which looks like Cornelius is finally going to go ahead and get around him. I think Kuhn may have just said, go ahead, take the position, buddy.
Looks
like Brock's out to a pretty comfortable lead.
Yep.
And then of course you've got Brian Zemer and Johnson just kind of following line. Again, looks like they're keeping it uniform, just getting some laps in.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and go through the field here since they've been green. We got Brandon Brock in first, man. He's gone out to a 3/10 lead, but Zemer's slowly catching him. Yep, he's got Zemer running in second, Johnson running in third.
Yeah, Zemer was just 2/10 faster than Brandon Brock on that last lap.
Oh, yeah. Ah,
here we go.
Yellow flags again. Looks like it's Terry Litweiler and Drew Kuhn. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, Kevin Cornelius comes down, collects Drew Kuhn. And the 77, 71, and the 11. Oh, my gosh. Nasty wreck.
Then Kuhn comes around.
Let's see if we can get the chopper cam on that one.
That was an unfortunate one. That had several cars in it that's been pretty strong.
So Cornelius comes down. Drew gets on top right there. Gets carried into the wall. 77, 71. Whew. Nasty, nasty.
Yep, that was unfortunate. But here we go. Looks like everybody's
oh, man.
Here.
Now Brock. Well,
Now, not everybody.
Yep.
Looks like that Yarborough stayed out, and Hinchman.
Man, oh man. I'm interested.
But your three previous leaders all down, which I think is going to put Brock right back on the same level of fuel here.
Yes, absolutely.
But Brock is taking tires. It looks like he's taken 4.
Oof.
Interesting.
That's a good, bold call.
So with what looks like it's going to be about 29, maybe 27 to go once we go green, he could potentially have enough fuel and enough tires. He may not need another stop.
Yeah, they could definitely make it all the way from here. If it goes green, they can make it. And the guys that
Yarborough are still going to be short.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're definitely short. Hinchman and Yarborough, they're definitely short. I don't think they can make it. I mean, that would put them at 41 laps, 40 laps.
Which is an interesting strategy call for Yarborough.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, why choose that strategy?
I'm not sure on that one. I'm kind of kicking that one around in my head, just curious on what may be the thinking behind that one. Not to question the man's driving or his strategy calls.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like he's a good driver, and I feel like he does pretty well when he's out there. Just kind of curious on what he's thinking. Maybe he's just looking for points at this point.
Yeah, it could be, and to lead the lap. But the drivers get between 30 and 33 laps on a tank.
Okay.
So we know the top 2 cannot make it unless it's just riddled with cautions from here on out.
Yeah, I think the top 2 are going to be a little bit short, but I think everyone back from there, especially the 3. I think the 3 to watch right now is going to be Zemer, Johnson, and Brock.
Well, yeah, Johnson, we know he's got a set of tires left. Zemer, I'm sure he's got a set of tires. But here we go.
Just makes you wonder if this thing stays green for the next 28 laps. Those 2 could be in trouble.
That's
Brock
right.
Could be sitting in the driver's seat.
He could be. Here we go. Green flags out. Side by side. Here they go. He didn't get.
Great launch by Hinchman. Uh-oh.
Old Dicker Cam. No.
All right.
They've kind of settled out, believe it or not.
Yeah, fairly quickly.
Zemer. Here comes Brock, though. Brock's going to look to the inside. He is going to make that inside work. especially on the
A
new
little bit
tires.
more aggressive this time with the newer tires than last time. Last time he was a little bit conservative, made a run after about 3 or 4 laps.
That's right.
This time looks like he's going at it right away.
Oh, we got the 2 leaders in the wall.
wall.
Hinchman and Yarbrough both in the wall. That stacks everybody up. Zemer tried to get to the outside of Brock as quickly as possible. Just couldn't make it happen. Zemer's not on those fresh tires like Brock is, so I think Brock's going to set sail here. Unless there's a caution.
Potential to do so.
Got Kel Peterson. He's also on freshies. You got Zemer and Johnson on older tires. Brock and Peterson on fresh tires.
Which, again, can't say enough. Extremely impressed for Peterson. Getting those early race jitters out. Had bumped the wall a little bit. Looked like he may be in a little bit of trouble. Saved it. Looks great out here running P2.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm happy to see him running up there. Looks like we got a nice battle here. Johnson trying to do something with the 55, but Sean Rother, he's gonna squeeze his nose in there. He's got fresh tires, so he's gonna make easy work of the 18 of Eric Johnson.
And how about Sean Rother? This poor gentleman was put 3 wide in the middle several times. Looks
in
like
just
he's
a
ready
few
to get
laps.
back. Yes, it looks like he's about ready to take in his card. He's going to cash it in. He looks like he's moving up to P4, potentially
yeah.
P3.
Oh yeah, he's going to make easy work of the 18 and the 55 on those fresh tires, especially as the night, as it's unfolded to nighttime now. But look at this guy, Ronnie Welchel, up in the 6th position. Super happy to see him up there. Josh Newman, he's kind of rallied back. He's been in the wall a few times. Another guy we hadn't talked about, he's had a quiet night, Charles Wilson. Josh Yarbrough, he's kind of dropped back just a little bit. Still dropping back. You got Alan Hinchman, who got in the wall from the lead. He's dropped back to 11th. Rob Hamilton's had a quiet night. I don't think he's had any damage or anything. He's just been riding. So let's see. Well, you know what? He spent 44 seconds on pit road, so he had to have some kind of damage. Anthony Bennett back there in 13th. He's dropped back a little bit. James Greeny, he's got most of his damage repaired. Still got a little bit of damage on that rear. But back up front, we got Peterson only 3/10 away from Brock in first place. So the top 3 have got fresh tires.
Yeah, and Peterson was a 10th faster that last lap, so he's trying to make up some ground.
Let's see, let's pull up the old battle box. And the speed. Let's see how fast these guys are going. They got up to about 180 in the trucks, and they're pushing. I saw 196 from Brandon Brock just then.
I was about to say, Brock just maxed out at 196 going into turn 1. Got some serious speed.
Absolutely. Kel Peterson not really gaining anything on Brandon Brock. He gains a little bit on entry, and then it's just kind of stagnant center off.
Yeah, there for a couple of laps. Looks like Brock was maybe a little conservative. Cale Peterson had gained a couple of tenths, a couple of laps in a row there, and then Brock just ran a 30.5, which was 3/10 faster than his previous lap. So I think he was trying to get out a little bit ahead of him there.
Well,
he's trying to keep a gap.
The guy on the move, which is almost 2/10 faster than Brock, is this guy right here, sitting in P3, Sean Rother. He's 2/10 faster than Brandon Brock that last lap, and a 10th faster than Kel Peterson. So if he can get the draft, he's coming.
Yeah, they were all very similar in lap time that last one, but then again, Rother had made up some ground, so they're kind of all getting bunched back together here. It just makes you wonder, do they get in line, or do they just kind of play the game out here for 17 laps before they make their move? I'm curious
You
to
know,
see how this is going to happen. Rother just fell back a little bit, went to that bottom line, lost some momentum.
that's a tough thing that's a tough question that I don't think I can answer. But we got Kel Peterson. He's actually moved up close to Brandon Brock.
He's ducked down. He's getting in some clean air there, trying to make up some more ground.
He's there, and he's doing a nice job with offsetting that front nose to get extra turn. He definitely does not want to get tight, because tight equals heat in those front tires, and you definitely do not want that.
No, you'll lose momentum fairly quickly. Bottom down on the bottom, lose a little bit of momentum there. Looks like Brock's going to carry it up on the top side, get a little bit more of an advantage there.
Yeah, I think Brock just kind of missed his mark a lap ago. It allowed the 20 to gain on him a little bit, but the 33, he's right there with him, chomping distance. And Josh Newman, he's not too, he's 5 seconds back, 4.5 seconds back. But the 18 knocking on his door.
Yeah, and he's not running too bad of lap times. He was 3/10 behind the leader previously, so and he's still a little bit behind your top three. But you've also got Johnson coming up. Johnson was a strong car. We'll see what happens.
Yep. 62. He's still just riding.
Looks like Zemer has fallen back down to 7th. Welch's gotten by him.
Boy, if there's a caution, it's going to be calamity. Oh, what happened to Kel Peterson? He's dropped back to 6/10.
Yeah, looks like Brock has definitely kind of turned it up a little bit.
Yeah, he
has.
has.
About a 2/10 different in their laps there.
Wow.
Not only for Peterson, but for Rother too. Brandon Brock staying under that 31 seconds. Oh, just ran a 31. But still a 10th faster than Peterson. 2/10 faster than Rother.
Whew.
If this stays green, this could get pretty good for Brock.
Absolutely. It's like we're pretty spread out. Zemer's under fire from the 35. Actually the 5 of Ryan Eberhard.
And if you go back and you look at that pit strategy by Brock in this race, that early tire take with 30 to go could have been the call of the night.
Absolutely. Well, I knew if we say green, one of them, either Brock, Peterson, or Rother, were going to set sail, because they were the ones that took tires right there, and they were in the front. Well, we've got
and we discussed that if Zemer and if it went green and Zemer and Johnson with just getting fuel, and look where they've kind of fallen to. So everything's kind of fallen right into place with those guys that took the fresh tires.
Absolutely. Looks like Kel Peterson's picked up the pace just a little bit.
He has by about 2/10. Just makes you wonder, is that a cat and mouse game? Is Brock just kind of I don't know. We'll see. Is he conserving? Is he trying to save some tire for the last 5 laps?
You're exactly right. Is he just getting Peterson up there to play games? Is he? He's running the high side, so the only way Peterson can pass him is on the bottom. And you're going so fast, you're going to get tight. Your tires are going to heat up, and then he's going to set sail.
Yeah, that just could definitely be a bait move there. Because it seems like he lets him get close to the bumper, and then he takes that momentum from the top and pulls it out just a little bit. I'm wondering if this isn't a strategy by Brock.
Very well could be. Rother was gaining just a little bit, and he's kind of dropped back to almost a second. But the 20 of Kel Peterson is within a 10th. And here he goes. They're door to door. I don't think he's going to make that stick, though. The 3 is going to have the momentum on the outside of coming out of 2. Oh, this is a good line by Kel Peterson right here. Really good line.
Yeah,
Now
Brock's going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to play defense.
He's going to have to, well, Kel Peterson, he's going to have to get in that draft.
Here we go.
I don't think you're not really that strong out of 3 and 4 on the bottom. But you're pretty good in 1 and 2. Yes, he's too low on the straights, Dustin. You're exactly right. He really needs to have a nice big arch in there to keep up as much momentum as he possibly can. Because he's having to let out too much to make it rotate and get into the corner to stick to the bottom. Oh, we got a little tight there. He had to let out. He lost a couple of tenths there.
Lost a little bit there.
If he's going to run that,
it's a matter of hitting your march.
If he's going to run that bottom, yeah, if he's going to run that bottom, he's got to go up high and arc that thing down in the bottom.
Brock getting it down into the middle of the turn there.
He's
coming up
back.
on lap traffic. We've got 4 laps to go here, coming to 3 to go with lap traffic. Is this going to be a problem? And is this going to allow Peterson to maybe potentially have a chance?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Peterson, he's looking. He's in the draft here. Ooh, the guys. Come on, guys, stay low. He's trying to get in the draft. He's trying to get that draft.
Okay, so no real effect there.
Not really. He didn't really gain a whole lot, and he didn't lose a whole lot.
Nope, not at all.
He's definitely better on exit than Brock is, but Brock just has the superior line right now. There's really nothing Kel can do on the bottom.
You're right, and that's the benefit of being the leader, is being able to be out there, get the preferred line, play a little defense, and I mean, we're coming up on 1 to go here. 2 to go, excuse me.
You know what? Run that outside with Brock and then put him in the wall.
Here we go. I mean, he's getting up to him, but he just loses the momentum, I think.
Yeah, he does.
That high line is just the preferred line.
Oh, yeah, especially with this late in the race now. The bottom is over with. All right, here comes Kel. He's got a better run on the exit this time.
Yeah,
he's there.
Him.
It's final lap. Final lap. Sailing it off into turn 1.
He dives.
He's sliding up the track just a little bit. Nope.
Oh,
can't make it happen. Oh, Brandon Brock in the wall.
Can't stick it.
Dive it down in there, Kel. And here we come.
Coming to the
checkered flag. It's going to be Brandon Brock nose to tail with Kel Peterson and Sean Rother for your 1, 2, 3. How about that? And Ronnie Welcher with a 6th place.
Charles Wilson going to be coming in 7th. Ryan Everhard going to be finishing in 8th. Zemer in 9th. Robert Hamilton to drop out your drop 10 there.
How about that? How about that? Still got guys trying to finish here.
Yeah, it looks like James Greeny is going to come in 11th and be your last car that was on the lead lap.
Absolutely. All right, folks, let's get in here into these interviews. We're going to start with the 3rd place Sean Rother right after this.
Outcast Motorsports would like to thank the following sponsors for all of their support: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Serta Simmons Bedding, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Ram, J&M Group Industrial Services, Roberts Ball Screw, and Pinnacle Wraps. We will be back shortly with the driver interviews.
All right, folks, here with us, your third place finisher, Mr. Sean Rother. Man, that was a great finish you had. Ben, why don't you lead us into this interview?
So I have to say that I'm extremely impressed, Sean. You had a really good run there, nice call to take tires there. I was extremely pleased to see you finish the way the rough start you had. Can you kind of explain what it was like to kind of make up that ground?
Yeah, so man, I don't know where that qualifying lap came from. I had never run that fast on a lap. So, and then with Eric's EOL, I had to start on outside front row, which I really don't like. And I was just trying. I had a pace I wanted to run, and a tire strategy that I wanted to run, and I probably cooked my tires a little bit early on that first run, and then I kept getting put 3 wide, and I knew that if the strategy went right and I didn't do anything stupid to make a mistake, that I'd have a pretty good finish. So, I just made up my mind I was going to run my pace, and I was going to pit for tires and save tires as much as I could, and me and Ronnie and everybody, we came up with a strategy, and we were just telling each other the whole time, just run your race. Don't worry about everybody else. Just run your race, And man, I've had a rough few weeks where I've just made really stupid mistakes and cost me some good finishes. So, man, I can't be happier. It would have been nice to race for the win, but I cooked my tires, and I really didn't have anything for those two. So at that point, I was just running laps, and man, just so happy to come in here P3. I can't begin to tell you.
Well, I'm happy for you. I know when me and Adam were kind of watching it there mid-race, and it just seemed like 3 wide after 3 wide after 3 wide, and I was like, man, this poor guy, he just keeps getting put into the middle of this thing and just keeps dropping back. So to see you fight back, make a good strategy call there was very exciting.
Yeah, man, and I can't take all the credit, because like I said, me and Ronnie and Charles, we all talked about it before, and we were talking on the radio, and we were like, no, don't take him yet, it's too early. And really, we took that last set earlier than we wanted to, but the caution fell, and it just, man, it feels so good for the strategy to finally work out for me, and me not to do something stupid and finish where really I thought I should finish in this race.
That's awesome. I know it was definitely a lot of fun watching you. Adam, did you have any questions for Mr. Rother?
Oh yeah, man. To start 4th and finish 3rd, man, against this talent, that's pretty good, man. I mean, you had a really good qualifying run, and I mean, you really stayed up front all night, at least in the top 10 that I saw every time I looked at you. So, I mean, you
man,
just really good.
Yeah, man, I appreciated it. This is probably about the hardest I've driven, and I kept telling myself, and I didn't know if I was going to jinx myself, but I kept telling myself, like, don't make a mistake, don't do something stupid, don't speed on pit road, don't slide through your pits, and I lost some ground on some of those pit stops because I was being extra careful, because I knew if things fell right, I'd have a fast car when it needed to be. And man, this Beach Street Collision Chevy just it was on rails for me tonight, and I'm so happy.
Absolutely. Well, man, the floor is yours for any sponsors or anything you want to get out of the way, and we will send you on your way.
All right, man. I got to thank everybody's Serta Simmons and Jackie Jones Chrysler Jeep, and I know I'm gonna miss some because this is my first time. But J&M Group, Robert's Ball Screw Repair, Auto America, B Street Collision for letting me put them on my car, Outcast Motorsports for really taking me in to the league, and some of these guys have really helped me a ton, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without a lot of help. So thank you guys. You do a great job. It's so much fun going back and rewatching these races. This one's gonna be a lot more fun, like I said, because I didn't do anything stupid and got me a good finish. So thank you for everybody out there watching, and man, I'm gonna enjoy this one for a while, fellas.
That's
absolutely awesome. All right, man. Well, you take it easy, and we will see you on Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, you take it easy, and we'll see you then.
All right, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys.
All right. Well, let's hear from our second place finisher. You know who that is? Cale Peterson. Let's get him in the booth. Cale Peterson, the boys in the booth. You got us?
Hey, Adam. What's going on?
Man, I'm not living life like you are, buddy. With P2. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll take it. That was fun.
Absolutely. Well, tell us kind of what your strategy was trying to stay up front most of the night and battle some of those fast guys.
Man, honestly, with all the cautions, my strategy was changed probably 5 different times. So towards the end, it was just about trying to save tire, keep him cool, and just let Brock do his thing. And at the end of the day, he did a great job. Brandon killed it, so kudos to him.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, you drove your guts out. Absolutely drove your guts out. And I mean, you put on a great show for us. I mean, we were up in the booth like, is he gonna get him? Is he gonna get him? Is he gonna wreck him? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see it.
Nah, I can't wreck nobody. I can't do it.
That's right. You got anything for him, Benjamin?
Well, I was wanting to ask you, Cale. I know there at the beginning of the race, it looked like you had gotten loose a couple of times, had kind of gotten in the wall. I was just wondering, was there any part in that early part of the race where you thought maybe, might have to change up strategy, might have to change a line? Was there anything that you did different from the beginning to be able to really kind of do well at the end?
Yeah, so right at the beginning, I think everybody gets race brain, me included. And we just start pushing way too hard, get the tires really hot come lap 9, and it's kind of, you gotta realize what's going on and kind of back off, and that's exactly what I did, and gave up some positions but was able to get them back after a little bit.
Fair enough. I think me and Adam had kind of said that may have been a possibility for you early, maybe just some early race jitters, and then to be able to take a set of tires there towards the end, everything went green, kind of fell in your lap, and I think he was running some really good lines there and kind of fell in the rhythm. I was really hoping that we might have seen some closer racing there, but man, that was fantastic, and I think Brandon was right. I think you raced him clean, which was pretty respectful.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, man, the floor's all yours for any sponsors or anything, any shout-outs that you want to get out of the way.
For sure. Xerox Media, you guys, of course. Pinnacle Wraps, Serta, Simmons Betting. Oh gosh, I always do this. Luna, over on Instagram, selling her clothes. What do we got? Jackie Jones over at the dealership. I want to appreciate all those guys.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, you take it easy, and we're gonna see you Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to see you get back on the track. And you take it easy now and have yourself a good weekend.
All right.
Take care, Kale.
Guys. Appreciate it.
All right, folks. That was our second place finisher, Mr. Carol Peterson. And now we got the winner of the race right here. Let's get him in the booth, Mr. Brandon Brock.
We can track down Mr. Brock here.
Yeah, he's a hard cat to find.
He is that. Let's see. I am not locating Mr. Brock.
I got him right here.
You got him? All
Yes,
right.
sir. Brandon Brock, boys in the booth, you got us?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. We got the donut light on for you right now because I didn't get it earlier.
I noticed. I was looking over at the
I was like,
screen.
nope. He's full. He's full. He don't need a donut. He's full. But we're going to go ahead and get it for you right now while we interview you.
Yeah.
So, anyway, hey, tell us about your strategy, man, because I think you were Ben's pick tonight.
You were.
Oh. Well, you know, you could have two-stopped it if you had to. You would had to save a bunch. Luckily, we got that caution early and didn't really have to worry about it. Yeah, it was just the last caution. It was a question of, do I think it's gonna keep going? Is it gonna stay green to the finish, or are we gonna get another one? So I took the tires, and that ended up being the difference. And I want to say a huge shout out to Kale. On the last lap, he dove it in there pretty deep, and he could have stubbed me in the fence if he wanted to, and that's not how we do it here. But I greatly appreciate it. He could have drove me dirty if he wanted to, and he didn't. I'll remember that if I'm ever chasing him for a win. What a race from start to finish. There was so much, like, 3 wide, different strategy, people on old and new tires. There was a lot going on. I don't know if this is I don't know if I can talk because I won, but I think this is one of the better races we've had as far as, you know, just the competition, how many people we had up front.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. This has been the best race of the season, if you ask me. I mean, dude, it was shuffling constantly. I mean, no one was in the same position more than a lap, and we were jumping back and forth. I mean, you were in first, then you were in third. Then you were back to first, then you were in fourth. And then vice versa. I mean, there was people. We saw Brian Zimmer all over the place. He was in the front, the back, the middle. I mean, just shuffling. And 3 wide. Poor Sean Rother.
Yeah.
Poor Sean Rother. You guys put him 3 wide, I know, 3 times in one lap. And I'm like, this guy's going to wreck.
I remember.
But you had to make those moves early.
Yeah.
If you didn't make them early, you were done. You were screwed.
Normally, I wouldn't do that. I like to kind of hang back and wait, but I felt like I had to go.
Yeah, you had to.
Situation, yeah.
But
that was one of my bigger questions that I had for you, because it looked like when you took that first set of tires, me and Adam were kind of watching you off that restart, and it looked like I think Johnson took some tires with you in that stop, and you guys were kind of holding back. Didn't really look like you were pushing it too hard at first, versus when you took those tires with about 30 to go, it looked like you were moving to the front ASAP.
Yeah, I wanted to get there as soon as I could and just pray that the caution didn't come out. If we would have got a late yellow, they would have had an extra set in there, I'm pretty sure, and we would have been toast. But luckily, it went our way this time.
That it did.
Absolutely.
Went my way too. My first call in the booth, and I picked the driver that won it. I'm going to take that as a win for me.
Well, you know.
What do you think about this Dale Gordon card that I got?
He's not.
Jeff Earnhardt.
Yeah,
Maybe
the Jeff
that could be a
Earnhardt.
poll, just
yeah.
to be like, what would you name this car? Dale Gordon or Jeff Earnhardt? Put the poll up.
I think if you can get you the rainbow scheme too, you could be the Rainbow Intimidator.
I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna do I'm gonna have that for one of my paints, maybe the trucks. I kind of want to give an Outcast touch to this. Maybe put Outcast in there instead of the DuPont on there. But we'll see. I'll get a hold of group.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There's no one better.
Well, man, hey, the floor is all yours for all of your shout outs, your sponsors, and take her away.
Well, last time I did this, I didn't have the list in front of me, so I believe Eric sent it to me. So all the partners we have here in this league, you guys for broadcasting this, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, J&M Group, Jackie Jones, Pinnacle Wraps, you guys at Zero X Media, Robert's Ball Screw, Tammy, all the partners we have here, they really keep this going. Shout out to the mods for just making this a fun place to race. This is the most fun I've ever had in the league. Usually we get a lot. Usually any other league, there's some mixed kind of favoritism, mixed calls, stuff like that. It just this isn't like that. This is one of the better leagues for sure, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling on what to say. I'm terrible at interviews.
It's fine.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody for watching. Man, this is just what a race.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you go enjoy your whole weekend as a victor. And are you going to be running Tuesday night?
Yes. Pocono is next week.
Absolutely, it is Pocono.
I mean, I wasn't entirely confident in the Gen4 tonight, so who knows? Maybe we'll see. I'll put some practice laps in. I'm always trying to better myself. I'm usually I get home from work late, and I'm up at like 2 a.m. making laps, just trying to get better. So we'll move on to Pocono and see how that goes.
Awesome, man. We look forward to seeing you back on the track. And you have yourself a good weekend.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Thanks for bringing home 2 wins this evening. I appreciate you.
All right, folks. Well, we just talked to your third, second, and first place podium guys, and we're going to go ahead and break down this race results. Brandon Brock brings home the checkered flag with only a 10th gap over Kel Peterson. We got, Kel Peterson finished second, man. Strong finish. Sean Rother, I'm glad that he got, I'd like to see the guy win. He's had some rough luck this season, but he brings home a P3.
Which is pretty impressive for both of those drivers to finish P2 and P3, considering the rough start that they had at the beginning.
Absolutely, man. Their luck prevailed with those fresh tires at the end of that race.
Yes, sir.
We got Josh Newman taking home 4th, and Eric Johnson 5th place. Ronnie Welcher with a P6, top 10. We'll take that all day long, man. Charles Wilson also a top 10 finish, 7th. Very strong finish for him. Ryan Eberhard brings home 8th place. Brian Zimmer, not the finish he wanted. He ran up front a lot tonight. Brings home a 9th place. Rob Hamilton with a 10th. James Greeny, man, he rallied back after that damage. Got a P11. Impressive rally back. Anthony Bennett, 12th. Josh Yarbrough, not the finish he wanted. He's going to finish 13th. Alan Hinchman, he's going to finish 14th. I got Ryan Fuchs, 15th. Kyle Franklin, he dealt with damage from the very start, and was just in the back. It didn't have any speed all night due to that damage. Drew Kuhn got in an accident with a bunch of cars and ended up out of the race. Too much damage. Kevin Cornelius, same thing. I think they were tangled up together along with Terry Litweiler and Andy Reeves. Andy Reeves finishes 20th. Brian B-Dubs Welchel 21st. And Shane Calhoun, I don't even think he made the race.
Calhoun never made it
and
in.
22nd. So,
yeah, the names that kind of really that I feel bad for are Cornelius and Mr. Kuhn. I felt like they were running top 10 all night long.
Absolutely.
And just an unfortunate event for those two. But I know Mr. Kuhn. So yeah, I'm sure, and Mr. Cornelius is a great driver. So I think they'll bounce back. No worries.
Absolutely. Well, folks, that is the end of our show. I want to give a special thank you to Ben Smith. Man, dude, you've been an incredible co-broadcaster tonight. I mean, absolutely phenomenal job. So
I appreciate you letting me come in here and get my first little taste of broadcasting with you guys here on Zero X. I've been a driver for Zero X now for about a year, so it's been nice to get out here, especially with you, Adam. Wish Dustin could have been in here a little bit longer with us, but I really thank both of you guys for everything you've done for me as a driver, and then allow me to do this as well. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Man, hey, the floor is yours for any shout-outs, and then I'll go ahead and end this off, and that'll be it.
Well, just a big shout out to everyone at Zero X Media and Design. We've got a great team of guys, great group of individuals that's been so beneficial and helpful to me in everything that I've done with iRacing. Shout out to my family, my wife, my kids. Can't wait to start vacation tomorrow. And outside of that, look forward to getting back up here with you again.
Absolutely. You know, hurry up on that vacation. I need you.
I'll go. I'm gonna take that one as slow as I can.
Man, hey, you deserve it, buddy. Good guy. All right, folks. Well, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out. You know, my smoking hot wife, who's standing at the doorway smiling at me like a goober. Zero X Media, who I belong to, fantastic team. We got Serta Simmons Betting, who is the primary sponsor of the Gen4 series here at Outcast. Robert's Ball Screw, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, J&M Group, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy Litweiler, and Pinnacle Wraps. Man, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm tired. I've been out in the sun all day. I'm ready to call it a night. But, folks, it was a great race tonight. Super exciting. Tons of entertainment on and off the track. We had, you know, some cautions, but man, that strategy call at the end with those guys, put them up front, phenomenal finish, man. But hey, we will be back Tuesday night at Pocono, which is another one of my favorite racetracks, with the Outcast trucks starting at 7:35 on Tuesday night. This is Adam Glatdad with Benjamin Smith inside the line. You know him. And we will see you guys on Tuesday. Y'all take it easy.
This broadcast of Outcast Motorsports has been presented by Zero X Media. Outcast Motorsports would like to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors who made all of this possible. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Stifley all over the bumper of Robert Tester. Robert Tester been out front most of the race, since the back. Robert Tester coming to the line will take the checkered flag for the first race of the season. Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Truck Series. Robert Tester burning them down. Donut lights on for you, sir. On the high line, Drew Kuhn on the inside. Oh, Cale Peterson. Is that Cale Peterson or is that Keane? I don't know.
Oh! Keane right there.
This is for you, Tiffany. Coming to the checkered flag. First time in the Gen4, Adam Keene gonna win it all. The first race of the Gen4 season right here, Outcast Motorsports on 0X. Look at him, he's happy out there.
Yes, he is. Good win, buddy.
That's
Good
why
win.
I love the driver cams, right there. We gotta put the donut light on for him.
In that old Bobo car.